Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you? This is Atik and I am welcoming you in the next session of PlanSwift estimation. So I hope you are following me from the start. Actually, I am going to make the V card on your top right corner of my previous session. So go check those sessions and then come back to this session for the better understanding. And without any further delay, I would like to go ahead and yes, on the screen we people and actually you people can see that we are having the plans which we are using since the session 1. So here we are having different plans, and in the previous session we have discussed about the sections, and in the sections how are we going to actually generate the quantities of these step footings using brick masonry. So for that we have marked this 18 inches wide masonry, and from the sections we know that we are having 18 inches wide masonry, but on the other hand for number of bricks we are going to need cubic foot of the bricks, and for that we need to know the 3 dimensions of our construction. So in this case we actually know the 2 dimensions, one from the ground floor plan, that how many linear foot of masonry do we have, and on the other side we are having the width of that masonry which is actually 18 inches. So we got the 2 dimensions, and we all know a standard that in 100 cubic feet we are having 1350 bricks. So if we break it down to 1 cubic foot, then it will be going to 13.5 bricks in 1 cubic foot of the masonry. So that's why we are going to need the cubic foot of masonry. So for that purpose we are having 18 inches wide masonry, and we are having this much length of the masonry, and on the other side we are having this much height. For that we are going to check the dimension of this height, and it's showing me 6 inches in height. So let me just verify that my scale on this sheet is correct. So let's check, is it 5 feet and 6 inches? Yes it is. Let's check a couple of other. If I check this 7 feet, and yes, so our scale is fine, and we came to know that we are having 6 inches high brick masonry of this 18 inches wide brick masonry footing. So now what we are going to do, we will be going to the Excel sheet which we are preparing since session 1, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy a couple of line items and going to paste it here. So what I need now, I'm going to delete the units and the statements description written over here, and also the units as well. So what I need now, I am needing first of all 18 inches wide brick masonry step footing. Okay, so this is what we actually get from the linear foot. So let me just put the format of it on it, and now on the other side from what we are going to need it, we are going number of bricks. Done. So if I write the units, so footing we will be needing it in the unit of cubic feet, while the number of bricks we are going to get it in each counts, or you can write counts as well. So that depends upon you. Counts, I'm going to write it like it, counts slash each, and I'm using each because I normally use each, so that depends upon you. So what now I have to do, I need to get the 3 dimensions. So first of all we are having 431.6 linear feet of brick masonry, and on the other side we are having 18 inches wide, so 1.5, and the 6 inches high brick masonry. So all the 3 feet combines together to make cubic feet, and we are going to have this much cubic foot of brick masonry only in 18 inches wide brick masonry footing, right? So now I'm going to apply a formula over here, and for that formula we know that in, let me write it for you here, that 100 cubic foot is equal to 1350 bricks. Alright, so let me just apply the format here. So 100 cubic foot is equal to 13 and 50 bricks. So how much? So first of all, we got 324 cubic feet of the brick masonry. So now what I need to do, this much cubic foot and multiply it with 13.5. So we are going to get the number of bricks. So finally we get the number of bricks, which are 4370 bricks, which are going to be used only in this step, right? And that's how we calculate the number of bricks in the brick masonry. So if I just go to 13 inches, let's go to next. I'm going to copy and paste it here. So this time we are having 13 inches wide brick masonry. So what will be having, we will only need to change the width. Let me check the height as well. So let's check, is it 6 inches? It seems like 6 inches, and yes, it's verified, it's 6 inches in height. Now only need to change this 13 inches, and for that we are going to have 1.12. This is going to be 13 inches wide. Actually it's actually 1.08, right? So we got the number of bricks in 13 inches wide masonry as well. And after that, in the substructure we need to have the height of bricks till this level. So if we just measure it precisely, it's going to be around 2 feet and 7 inches. So 2 feet and 7 inches is the height of brick wall beneath the plinth beam. So for that we are going to copy the lines again, and this time we are having 9 inches wide brick masonry, and for that we are going to have the same linear feet, but we are going to have the different lengths and different heights and widths. So width is 0.75, while the height is 2 feet and 7 inches, 2.58. So that is going to give us the number of bricks beneath the plinth level. So that's how we are over with the brick masonry in the substructure of our building. So I hope you have liked this session, and again at the end, the only thing which we people used to ask you is to share the video, like the video, and subscribe our content, and subscribe to our channel as well. So I'm going to see you in the next session. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.